Tomorrow, May 1st, is magical Beltane, the place on the wheel of the year that marks the midway point between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. Let's talk about it. This is traditionally known as a fire festival, celebrating the return of the light and the land. The land is in full bloom. It honors the union between the horned god and the May Queen, sacred union, fertility, awakening, and those sacred fires within. I'm always studying the Arthurian legends, and I've been reading the classic medieval romances, as well as this book, The Arthurian Tradition by John Matthews. And what he pointed out really has a lot to do with Beltane. The inward journey is so important on our quests, but there is a point when action is the only thing that puts that inward journey into real motion. You can talk about things and think about them and meditate on them forever, but until you move towards the life of your dreams or take action on the thing that you desire, it can't be integrated. And we see that with the Knights of the Round Table. King Arthur established a chivalric code in Camelot, but it wasn't initiated inside the knights until they went out questing and were able to put that chivalric code to real life use. And it was then that they truly became the knight that they were destined to be. And each of them had their own individual path and tests and initiations along the way. Beltane is almost a continuation of Imbolc, and this fire that you lit then during the winter months and the seeds that you started sowing then. What is asking to be birthed now? What is asking to be expressed and seen? And it's really time to step into all of your light and to shine it into the world through action. And you are so supported at this time to do that. The cosmos are singing you on to go for it. So that thing that you've been afraid of, find that courage within, step across the threshold, and tomorrow you can make an offering to the land. You can pick wildflowers, you can make a flower crown, you can light a bonfire or even a candle, and just sit with what is really blooming within and allow it to come out into outward expression. If you enjoyed this conversation and you are yearning for more cyclical living and honoring these points on the wheel of the year and aligning your life to it to really increase your magic and power, I created a mail club called the Avalon Post, and it's a quest through the wheel of the year. This was actually Beltane's mailing that just went out this past week. And I wanted it to look like a fairy tale tome. So it's a medieval fantasy quest. I just wanted to show you guys what you receive as your letter. It also includes a ritual card to align you to that point on the wheel.